will now be recorded.
Okay, we'll call to order the Joint Review Board for Tax Incremental Finance District number 4 for the Village of Ashwaubenon. Take attendance quick. Village President Mary Kardowski.
Here.
Bob Matthews.
Here.
Jerry Starch.
Here.
Chad Weinier.
Here.
Don LeBoy.
Here.
All right, and we'll take a pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First action is to elect a chairperson for this year's Joint Review Board. Take nominations.
Nominate village president to be the chairperson.
Okay, we have a nomination. Do we have a second? Bob Matthews with a second. All those in favor, or I should say discussion on the nomination? Okay, hearing no discussion then, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, then I'll hand it over to our chairperson, Mary.
Thank you, Bill. Number 4, action on the agenda. I have no changes. Does someone make a motion?
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the agenda as presented. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Number 5, action on the minutes from the regular meeting of June 10th, 2021.
Motion to approve.
I'll second. Oh, sorry. Motion and a second to approve those minutes. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Number 6, action item. Ashwaubenon TID number 4, 2021 annual report. Mr. Wenhall.
Sure. So this is our annual meeting. Requirement to come together as a joint review board and go over the annual report for the district. So this district is doing well. There's really not a lot to discuss other than we are going to be closing this out. We're going to close this TIF district out in next spring. So we've got to hit by May 1st kind of deadline so that we get the right increment. The plan right now, as it's going right now, it's cash flowing itself. We've got a positive fund balance. We have about just over 1.6 million, including this year, which would have already been stuff that's already been paid in May for June 1st. But including this year's total debt service, we have just over 1.6 million left from debt to pay out of this district. But our increment is coming in. This last year it was 1,230,000. So with 2022's increment coming in, and then we would then also get 2023's increment as well. That would be enough to cover the debt that's remaining. We'll probably put some money in an escrow, or some of it we might be able to pay off early. There's one debt issue that goes out to 2027. That's a small dollar amount, but the rest of them, the big ones, all end in 2023 anyway. So we probably would be able to pay all that off, close the district, and then we'll have a meeting next year and go through that whole process, how that works. There's a certain amount of money that has to go back into tax relief, and then there's a payout to each jurisdiction, and then there's tax relief and things like that. So this last year, we're still working on a couple projects within the district so that we can utilize some of the value. Specifically, we've got the West Main Avenue Trail, which is nearing full completion at this point. And that's running along Main Avenue all the way up to the gas station. Is that basically right when it started to pier, right up 41?
Right. Just it doesn't go that far.
But it doesn't go that far. Right. It approaches there, but not quite that far.
It goes from basically from where it stopped initially all the way to San Diego.
Okay, that's right.
So the extension basically.
And the other project that we're going to do this summer is the Cornerstone parking lot resurfacing, utilizing the increment that we have versus having to bond in the future. That's a project that needs to get done. So none of that's going to be using any new debt or anything like that. We use existing cash flow. So how this all cash flows out, that's why we wanted to wait one more year and close it out next year. So that's good news. This has been a pretty successful small district, pretty successful. There was a lot of development in there that didn't require any kind of incentive. So it's nice that you can utilize the district on projects earlier than even anticipated. Sometimes you have to wait for the last couple of years to get that. And in light of how these started, some of you know that we started these in '08, and then the economy turned bad, and so we kind of started in the hole, literally negative, because it was like, oof, we lost value in the district, so. Otherwise, there really won't be any other major costs going through here. We will have some administrative costs going through here. There's going to be some work with consultants and helping close up districts. Any questions?
Questions? Chad, questions?
No, by this time.
Okay,
And I forgot for the motion for this. I know that we're required to have the meeting. We're just looking for receivers in place of file. Are we just looking for approval or just no action? Everyone does it a little different, but I forgot how you guys did it.
I believe the way I've noted it is always says discussion and
update
update.
and
only.
discussion.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
It's numbers that have been audited, so there's really nothing.
There's no action. But some people
Some people do.
do it. So I didn't want to make a motion.
Either way, you're totally fine if it's just a motion to accept and place on file, because we'll be submitting an annual report to the state in accordance to the statute. So
So did you want to make that motion, Chad?
What was the motion?
just to accept and place on file. the
Motion to
annual
receive and
report.
place on file.
There's a second. A second. We have a motion and a second to accept and place on file. All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Okay, I now need a motion to adjourn, please.
Moved.
Second.
Motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Okay, we're done. Close.